Why, hello, it is I, Alexthehunted, and I'm here today to do my Q&A, which I asked for you to do the other day in celebration of my 700 subscribers, and actually by the time I film this, I am pretty much close to 750, so better late than never. Let's begin, shall we? With the first question, which comes from 20 Mega Yu-Gi-Oh! And he asks, what is your favourite Teen Titan? I can't do many videos nowadays, can I, without having to talk about Teen Titans. Simple answer, my favourite Teen Titan is Starfire. Simply because, actually it's more to do with her comic history in the original DC timeline, which I was so hoping for would happen in the Teen Titans show, but sadly didn't because of it didn't get a season 6, which I hear was going to be her story arc at last, but make season 6, Cartoon Network! It didn't take me long to start talking about Teen Titans, but yeah, Starfire is my favourite Teen Titan because she doesn't break that typical stereotype of the characters where most superheroes, you know, the most superheroes, they have a tragic past and now that's made them brooding and dark and miserable. Starfire has always been happy and joyful, and she's just a very emotional person, which I can relate to more. I don't relate to the superheroes that just brood and moan all the time about how bad their past life was. Starfire, she doesn't let her past control her. She tries to live with it, what happened to her, trying to have her own life at the same time, not to let her past control her. And that's just far better written than Batman brooding on a rooftop about how his parents died. Starfire had her parents died. She spent 5 years in slavery. She was tortured. She was experimented on as a child, and she's one of the happiest characters in DC's in the DC lineup, and that's why I like Starfire. Next question comes from Charles 6835. Hello, Charles. Okay, so my question: will you start playing Dragon Age Origins when there are no games at all coming out? I have to start Dragon Age Origins again because I bugged up my first trying to play through it so many times. I fucked so many things up. I'm actually going to watch a let's play first, or I don't know, I might not, but you know, just basically what the basic part, so I know where I'm going and know what to do. Not so I'm just blindly walking to someone going, "Hey, how are you doing? I'm Alexthehunted," and everyone just ends up dying 5 minutes later. So, eventually. The next one is from Actor 911. 2 questions. Will you do a Pokemon movie review? And 2, what do you think of the 6th generation of Pokemon? First question, will I do a Pokemon movie review? I have to watch it again before I think about it. I am open to requests. I will think about giving it a watch, depending which one it is as well, because there are 6 million Pokemon movies. Which one do you actually want me to review? Which one do I have to review? All of them? Because I don't want to review all of them. Maybe I could do that as a segment for something, I don't know, like a Pokemon movie month, I don't know. But I might give it a look. Question 2, what do I think of the 6th generation Pokemon? Not too bad, actually, from what we've seen so far, not too bad. I do actually like the Fairy Class edition because it's now super effective. They're super effective against dragons, and I think Dragon-type Pokemon were just far too powerful to begin with and didn't have many weaknesses. I think their only weaknesses was another Dragon-type or Ice, and that just didn't seem fair. So this Fairy-type is a good addition, which I really do like. The only problem I kind of have with the 6th generation is I think it's a bit too soon from the 5th generation. It just seems to be that they just seem to be jumping forward a bit too quickly for that. But hey, it's on the 3DS. I'm guessing there's going to be all the Pokemon on it as well, because that's going to be a big game, I think. Pokemon X and Y. The next question. What will you prattle on about next time? And that's from the guy on the penny 64. What will I prattle on about next? Probably the next question I get asked. Hopefully that answers your question. The next one is from the Shamwow. Sorry if I'm butchering your names, by the way. I have a question. What do you think of? Do you think Warner Brothers are actually looking at the feedback for Teen Titans, asking for Teen Titans back? If so, do you think they'll actually consider making a new series? Now, I don't know because I don't work at Warner Brothers, but if they actually think, if I'm thinking about it, if they actually bring back, if they had those 1 minute shorts and then actually made Teen Titans Go, it clearly means that they are listening to some fan feedback. Not listening to the right kind, I'm guessing, but you know, we just need to keep on pushing them more. And like I said, like you can't insult the person you're trying to convince. You can't go. No one's going to listen to you if you insult them first. You know, you can't say you're an idiot. Now listen to me. No one would do that. So what I think is, I don't know, but if the cast, if Greg Grapes and Tara Strong and Heiner Welsh and Scott, and if they're watching it and they think that it might be possible, then I think it might be as well. I think there might be. So, and Comic-Con soon, so, and Teen Titans Go will be at Comic-Con, so if anyone's actually going to San Diego Comic-Con where Teen Titans is, the panel is, and the Q&A, please someone ask, can you make Teen Titans Season 6? Just like ask, are you considering it? Will you, if you're listening to fan feedback, will you consider doing it? Okay, I have a next batch. I have a batch of questions from the Tesla Effect. First question, will you consider going on vacation to Backlins? I haven't thought about it, but I need money to go on holiday. I'm guessing that's where you live. Maybe. I need more money first. Have you and Scottish Warrior 92 ever met in real life? If you haven't, when will you? I haven't met Scottish or Ability or MD, any of them in real life yet. However, I am, this September, start of September, I am going to EX, is it, it's EXM, no, is it? It's MCM Expo in Glasgow on the 7th of September, and Scottish Warrior is hopefully going to go there, and that's hopefully where I'm going to be meeting them. And I think a few others are coming as well, and I've actually booked my tickets to go there. I just need to book my hotel room, and I will hopefully be going there in September. So yes, soon we will be meeting. Next one. Did you watch Cowboy Bebop? If you did, did you watch Cowboy Bebop? And if you did, will you ever review it? No, I'm not an anime person, sadly. I have watched a few animes, but it's not really my area. It's something you'd better be asking Scottish about. If I actually sit down and watch every episode of it, I might consider reviewing it, but not at the moment. What are your thoughts about Legend of Korra Book 2? It needs to come out sooner rather. I mean, I know they're spending their time on it. That's the thing with those kind of highbrow. That's why a lot of animation like Cartoon Network are doing a lot more comedy shows, because they're quicker and easier to make, because they can just use Flash. Stuff like Legend of Korra and Young Justice, they take a lot of man hours to actually get working. That's why Book 2 has taken so long to get out. But hey, I think from the clip I've seen, it looks okay. It looks good. The first series was very good. Just keep M. Night Shyamalan the hell away from it. Are you going to get Dragon Age 3? And to that, the new Mass Effect game. I have to play Dragon Age 1 and 2 first before I consider getting Dragon Age 3. Hopefully, if I like both of the games, I might. And new Mass Effect game, it depends what it is. Because if it's an FPS, or like it's completely, or it's not RPG, it's not what a Mass Effect is about, then no, I'm not getting it. And I hear it's supposed to be that there's going to be like a thing about doing a Garrus or Elusive Man one, which if they do a Garrus one, I can instantly predict the name for it. It's going to be Mass Effect Archangel. It's just so simple if it's going to be a Garrus spin-off game, but who knows? Only time will tell. And the last question from Tesla is, oh, he's just telling me that his name is the Tesla Effect 11. Apparently you Scottish Warrior 92 and Gamer MD, you've been pronouncing his name wrong. So get it right, and I probably pronounced it wrong. Okay. Next one is from the... I'm not even going to pronounce that. I'm just going to leave it at the bottom here. What are your opinions about the upcoming film Pacific Rim? Do you think it will be a successful franchise and part of the merchant mecha culture? Or do you think it's going to be another action summer film? I know you like the kaiju genre, at least Godzilla, haha. What is your opinion on the mecha genre? The mecha genre is pretty much similar to the kaiju genre, and actually the kaiju genre and mecha genre are very well paired together because they are. And Pacific Rim, I think, looks just amazing. It's about time we had a big budget kaiju film, and this just looks brilliant. And it does look like a lot of fun. It doesn't, and that's what I'm kind of liking about it. They're not going dark with this movie. They're going, we know what we're making. Let's have fun with it. That's what I'm getting quite bored with most recent film adaptations now. Is they have to be dark. The characters have to be brooding and they have to think about their place in life and what does this mean. And Pacific Rim doesn't look it's doing any of that. It's just going, let's have fun. It's a kaiju movie. Let's have fun, and that's why I love the look of Pacific Rim. It does look like it is going to have an element of seriousness in it, which is the best kind, because constant goofiness gets a bit wearing at times. You do need a moment where everything needs to sink in what's happening, and that's why I like the look of Pacific Rim, because it's not serious. It's not too serious and it's not too goofy. That's why I like the look of it. The next question is from the Bobby Blood 93, and he says, what is your favourite retro game? Favourite retro game, how far back does retro count? Because I really started gaming with the PS1, and the game that sticks out of my memory most is Crash Nitro Karts. I actually played Crash Nitro Karts before I played Mario Kart, and I loved Crash Nitro Karts. It's a shame they don't do it anymore, because it's a lot of fun. It's just wacky and goofy, and you know, it's the Sony's answer to Mario Kart. That's why I probably like it so much. That's probably my favourite retro game, just because it's so much. It's my best. It's my one I hold the fondest memories for, and I actually really want to play it again now that I'm thinking about it. It's been a while since I've played a PlayStation 1 at all, and I just want to play it again. The next one is from the Bobby Blood 93. What is the worst game you have ever played? Oh, that's a good one. I played a lot of movie license games, but I know the worst game I've probably ever played, because it's just so generically boring, forgettable, and just crap, is The Call of Juarez: The Cartels. Oh my god. That is just, wow, is that bad? Wow, is that bad, a bad game? Just, I need to think about it more. I actually don't have it anymore, because I only like to have good games in my library. But, no, that's off the top of my head, that's the worst game I've probably ever played, is Call of Juarez: The Cartels. Okay, next question is from Tubug. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your names. Can you give us another video about the Teen Titans progress? I will if there's more news. I need some kind of news on it first. I have done a video on why Teen Titans should get a season 6, and I am thinking about doing 2 more videos, one of which I've actually filmed, the other one I'm writing at the moment, and those 2 will be hopefully soonish. I don't know. So I am planning on doing more Teen Titans videos, but I don't want to make my channel just about Teen Titans. I want to do criticisms on films, games, television, and comics. That's what I like doing. I don't want to be stuck on one thing. So you'd forgive me if I'm not going to I'm going to do some Teen Titans videos if there's news on it, or if I find something I want to talk about on it. But for the moment, I've got 2 videos planned, 2 more Teen Titans video planned, and after that, if any news comes out, then I will consider doing it. And the next question, he's just asked the same question again. Look, I don't know whether it's being considered. I don't work at Cartoon Network or Warner Bros. I do chat quite a lot with the editor of one of the editors of Teen Titans Go, which I won't tell you her Twitter name because I don't want you people spam. It's not fair because I don't spam her. I've asked her about it and she replied me saying it's something she would actually like to do, but I don't want you people spamming her saying, can you make Teen Titans Season 6? Can you make Teen Titans Season 6? She actually she doesn't have it make any decision making in the show. She just edits the stuff. She would really like to be a part of it, but she only does the actual work side of stuff. She helps make the cartoon. So I don't know. Alright? I would love to say yes, but I don't know because I haven't got any news. Let's see. Next question is from, and I have just gone off the comments. I'm going to have to start I'm looking at all the comments. No, never mind. Next question is from Marcus Hawkin. Are you a Scott Pilgrim fan? If you have read the comics, and have you read the comics following them, or do you have no idea what I'm talking about? I actually do have the Scott Pilgrim vs. the World movie. I need to watch that actually. It's been sitting in my DVD collection for a while now, and I need to watch it because it's one of those. I bought it and completely forgot about it, which I haven't read. I actually flicked through the comics, the graphic novels, in like a Borders and a bookstore, which I couldn't sit there and read the whole thing. I just quickly flicked through it because I was gonna get in trouble, but. I do love the art, the animation style that they use for the comic style that they use. It's very, it's very fun and actually, it's not this. But the thing is though, it's very fun cartoon. But when it gets to like some of the serious stuff, it doesn't get distracting. Some of it with what's happening, which I really do like actually, because that's a sign of good writing. I think if the style that this comic's been drawn in does not distract you from the actual moment. Apart from that, no, I haven't, sadly, sorry. Next question is from Tisbara the Great. Have you heard anything on Cartoon Network about Teen Titans? I've answered that question. Have you seen the new gameplay for Infamous Second Son? Yes, I have. It looks amazing. It looks so much fun. I know loads of people are saying, oh, the Xbox One has more exclusives, therefore it's a better console. Well, no. I'm still considering getting a PS4 rather than an Xbox One. I just don't trust Microsoft at the moment, but Sony actually look like they have better exclusives. Yet Xbox might have more exclusives, doesn't mean they're going to be better exclusives. Yet you can have as many exclusives as you like, but they've got to be good games. I would rather have fewer exclusives, but they were great games, than more exclusives, but they were just good or okay games. And Infamous Second Son looks so good. Just so good. Okay. Next question is, did you send your Teen Titans Season 6 video to Cartoon Network? Yes, I did. I also sent it to DC and Warner Brothers. I haven't heard anything back, but I very well doubt. Their contact page is basically, they won't reply to your contacts. They're basically listening. They want to hear what they don't actually. I actually wonder if people even read them, but I doubt they contact people back. But I did send it to them. Did they give it a watch? I don't know. That video of why Teen Titans should get season 6 has actually passed 1,000 views. Thank you very much for watching that, for all your support. Just continue watching it, spread the word, and campaign. Be kind and campaign, and hopefully we will get season 6 of Teen Titans. Watch Cartoon Network. That's what we want. Why can't you see that? But I'd say go away for Comic-Con this year. See if anything happens there. Next question is Alex X Scottish. Hello, Ability Drain. I wondered how long it would be until you get here. If someone writes a fanfic or does a horribly graphic picture, I don't know how to answer that really. It could happen in the world of fiction, but me and Scottish are just friends. Just like how I'm friends with you, and Gamer MD, and Charles. Doesn't mean I want to take you underneath the stairs and do you. Or whatever the grown-ups do these days. That's the one question you're going to ask, Ability. You can ask me anything and you ask me that. Okay. Moving on. Alexthehunted. This is from Mechadrone76. Mechadon or whatever you know. Alexthehunted, what is your favourite video game? Don't ask me that question because I can't pick. I swear I can pick some of the things things I hate the most, but picking a favourite is incredibly hard for me to do. I just find it really difficult. So please forgive me when I say I can't pick a favourite video game. If I had to list favourite video games, Halo, Mass Effect 2, Forza 4, the Portal 1 and 2, and Mirror's Edge. They're my 5 favourite video games at the moment. Next question is from J. Barda the Vanguard. Are you excited about Pokemon X and Y? I've kind of already answered this. My thought is not really. I'm still a Pokemon fan, but maybe I'm getting a bit burnt out on Pokemon. I just need more. I think I need a break from Pokemon at the moment. Also about the names X and Y, it's basically Pokemon. Nintendo have basically come out officially and said, we have ran out of colours, so we're now using letters of the alphabet. I'm fully expecting there's going to be the Pokemon Z and Q. But I think I'm a bit burnt out of Pokemon at the moment. I think I'm a bit burnt out on a few game franchises. I just need a break from them at the moment. But, hopefully by the time it comes out, I'll be back in the game. So, next question is from ImprovDude20. Do you have a favourite artist? Good question, actually. I'm not really into... I do like art and drawing, but I actually haven't done that much research into art, like artists. The kind of art I like are scenes. I don't like those crap things that modern art do, where they just put 5 colours randomly on a piece of canvas and they sell it for £6,000 or 600,000. Apparently people say, oh yes, it demonstrates so many graphic things, and they're just talking out of their arse. I like pictures which actually show skill. I like arts that actually show, like, they've put effort into it. That's why I like sculptures and like those, those huge scenes that you see in like some of the historical museums. Stuff like that in the art galleries. That's the ones I like. I don't like the crappy little, oh well, it's supposed to be an imagery of the man's being pushed down because the colour red and the colour yellow and the colour green mean that for some reason. I hate modern art. I hate a lot of modern art because I want art to have skill in it. And those ones I see don't look like they have skill in it. Okay, next question is from Sam Macrovic. Would you watch Teen Titans Original if they make Season 6? I have already watched every single episode of the original series. So, yes, I already have. Does that answer your question? Okay, the next question is from the Headbanger142. Who is your favourite Robot Wars robot? Hypnodisc. Without a shadow of a doubt, because he was a god when he first came on. He needed to upgrade more, and it did get slightly worse as the series came on, but he was a god amongst the Robot Wars robots, and he was just awesome. And I so wanted him to fight Razor, and it never happened. And it curse you, bigger brother. But Hypnodisc was my favourite Robot Wars because he was the one who actually got me interested in Robot Wars, actually, because I just watched his first appearance and was entranced with him the first time I saw him. I was like, this is just awesome! Next question from him is, do you have any, have you seen any of the current live shows? No, I haven't. I have actually been watching some of the ones that you record on your channel, but apart from that, no, I haven't, because most of them are in areas where it takes a long time for me to get there, and I can't drive at the moment, so it's basically a case of money, and no. And actually, it was recently announced, it was just at the start of 2013 that the things that do, I think it's called Roaming Robots, decided to say they actually bought the rights to the name of Robot Wars, so they actually are bringing Robot Wars back kind of in a live stage version, which just amazing, really. Hopefully I'll bring back the rules as well, because I think it's with most ones you're not allowed spinners, and that's just a disappointment because spinners are awesome. Okay, the next question from me is, who is your favourite band, song or album? You know, that's the thing, I am not a very musical person. The music I have on my iPod are actually soundtracks to films, TV shows or games, whatever, that sort of stuff, because I just find them more impressive than most of the current crap that's on the radio now. There's more skill, there's more instruments. I like listening to the music side, not the lyrics, the actual music instrumental side of it. And that's why I like film soundtracks, game soundtracks, TV soundtracks. But for a band, that's why I am a bit of a fan of like the rock bands like AC/DC and Metallica and Led Zeppelin, because I just like listening to the music side of it. The lyrics are pretty damn good as well, but it's the music side to it as well I really do like listening to. So I'm not the biggest music person, but I hope that kind of answers your question. And his final question is, who is your best pony? I don't watch My Little Pony. I'm sorry, I don't. I don't watch it. I like the one that looks kind of like a horse or a pony. The one that sells the most toys, the one that's the fan favourite, so I don't get that much hate mail. I like that one. Moving on. The next few questions are from N. Strider. You have been given the writing honours to write the 2014 Godzilla movie. What would you put in to make it awesome? I would put in a crap ton of scenes with Godzilla. That's my biggest worry about the new Godzilla film is, I know Geffen Edwards I do trust with this, because he actually said when he got the job, he actually phoned up Warner Bros. Said, do you actually have all the DVD rights to all 28 Godzilla films? Do you mind if I have all of those so I can watch them all? And he has watched every single Godzilla film, so he obviously knows what he's doing. But I would just put a shit ton of Godzilla just being awesome, and the monster I would actually bring back a classic monster from the original series. I would actually consider as the first monster Godzilla fights to be Gigan, simply because it would be a lot of fun to it, and a monster like King Ghidorah or Mechagodzilla is something they have to build up to, because they're more of a threat to Godzilla. They're more powerful, and Gigan actually is pretty damn awesome in Final Wars. Just the design of him would be pretty awesome. That's what I put in. Question 2. Do you still own the old jacket? You know, for nostalgia reason. I can't remember if I do. I'm going to have to check my closet. If I do, I can't remember if I threw it away or not. Do I still have it? Yes, I still have it. I do still have the original jacket. See? I still have it. And it's been cleaned! Hooray! It's been cleaned! Because that's the main reason I stopped doing it, is with using this jacket. Is because, the old jacket's back on. There's a bit of fan service. The old jacket's back for the remaining of this episode. Yes, I do. That's the main reason I stopped. It was getting knackered, and it still is. I mean, some of the seams are coming away, as you can see. The reams there. The seams are really coming away now, and I used to take it to college where I did a lot of welding when I was taught there, and the smell of welding sticks to you, and it just stuck to this. But most of the smell is gone, and you know, I've had this jacket for nearly 7 years now, and I think it's about time I retired it. But I still keep it, yes. I'll wear it for the rest of this video. Third question. Will you face me in a best of 3 of Injustice God Among Us? You using the Teen Titans, me using Deathstroke. Loser gets a forfeit. I have a counter offer to you. Why don't we both pick 3 games and we have a little head-to-head one? I'm guessing one of the ones you want to do is Injustice. I'll have to buy that game. Maybe we should have a little horse tournament. First to 3 wins, or is it first? Or actually, is it a horse? Yeah, let's do a horse tournament. So that'll be 10 games actually. Well, actually 9. We pick 9 games. Well, actually, you can pick the 5. I'll pick 4. And it's basically first to spell the letter horse, and we'll pick 5 different games, and we'll play. Maybe we could make this a series. You v me, and the losing. And yes, we should have a forfeit. And also the winner gets to choose the forfeit. Oh, I accept your challenge. Do you accept my challenge on the conditions I have just gave to you? Because I will gladly pick some games for you to play me against. I will be fair though. I won't pick a racing game because I'm the only one good at racing games, I think, here. So, do you accept my terms of the challenge? I await your reply, Insider. And final questions from YouTube are from Super Elusive, and he says, Godzilla vs Superman, who would win? Well, knowing how much there is of it, I bet Godzilla's got a bit of kryptonite in him. Or the radiation he would use in his atomic breath would definitely weaken Superman. I think Godzilla would win because it's a Godzilla. Who would win? Team Star Wars, Team Star Trek, Team Battlestar Galactica. I think Team Star Wars because they have the Death Star, which is a planet blowing up gun, basically. I mean, yes, the Enterprise could probably just fire a photon torpedo down the exhaustion port and blow it to smithereens. But, you know, I think Team Star Wars. Next question. If you had $100 million, $100 million handed to you right now, and you had to make out with Michael Moores for a minute a day for a year, would you do it? Well, yes, because that's only a minute. And that would be less than a day I'd have to do that for. And, you know, it's small punishment for a large reward. Yes, I would do it. Yes. What? Doesn't make me gay or anything. Just because I kiss a guy doesn't make me gay. Okay, now to the Twitter questions. I think I've only got 4 of these. Just double checking. Yes, I've only got 4 ones from Twitter, so this is basically wrapping up. Can I get a hug from the villainous Alexthehunted? Fine. Alright, come here. That's from Ryan Shepherd, by the way. Hello. Hug. You will be crushed in the inferno that is my world domination, but you can have your hug now. There you go, hug. My army of evil robots will crush you and burn you alive when I take over the world in a massive vengeance and anger, and then we will march to Scotland Dell and Cartoon Network and fix the damage they have done. The world will be mine! Okay, next one is from August Matches. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. A show, a comic, movie or book that you hate but everyone else loves, and why? And also vice versa. Okay, I can really only answer this one in a, well, actually, which one should I pick? Because I'm thinking about doing like a top 10 list for one of these. I think I'm going to do, I'll pick the movie one here. The movie one I hate, but everyone else seems to like, is American Pie. I hate American Pie because it's that vulgar comedy. I don't like that vulgar comedy, but the only time I like vulgar comedy is when a vulgar comedy, it's not the vulgar comedy that's funny, it's who it's happening to, which makes it funny. And just because a penis is being shown or they're having awkward sex, that doesn't make it funny. It has to be the character and the situation they're put in. It has to be built up. You can't just say fuck, sex, titty cock and expect it just to be funny on its own right, because it's not. I hate those kind of movies, and that's the problem with most Hollywood comedies at the moment. That's all they do is this kind of vulgar comedy, and it just drives. They're not funny anymore. I mean, look at movie 43. Look at that train wreck. God. I hate American Pie, alright? That's the problem. It's the problem with Hollywood movies. They're all trying to be like that now. They're trying to be that vulgar American Pie style, and it's not working. It's not funny. It's not the vulgar comedy that's funny. It's who the vulgar comedy is happening to which makes it funny. That you don't get. And that's why I don't like American Pie, because those are douchebags. They're assholes. But we're supposed to root for them. And we're supposed to relate to them, and this vulgar comedy is supposed to be, we're supposed to be relating to that. No, it's not funny. Vice versa, movie I like that everyone else seems to hate. Oh, I bet I've got one. Okay. The James Bond film that most people hate is Die Another Day. I quite like Die Another Day because it's a lot of fun. It's cheesy. It's got some god-awful moments, like the worst green screen with that waterfall in it, with that wave in it. But God, that was bad. That was bad. Wow, that was bad. But I kind of enjoy it because it's a lot of fun, that movie. I don't mind a goofy movie. It's a lot of fun, and I think they can tell that they're having a lot of fun in Die Another Day. I enjoy it. I think it's a good fun. It's a good way to kill a few hours, and that's the movie I like. Next one is from L.J. Fletcher. Sorry about you butchering your name. If you could send Godzilla to destroy anyone in the world, who would it be? Is his last name Lobdell? Yes, it is Scott Lobdell. Scott Lobdell or Adam Sandler? Scott Lobdell, because of all the damage he's doing to Teen Titans and did to Starfire and Arsenal in Red Hood and the Outlaws, which I actually got to give kudos to the new guy who's writing Red Hood and the Outlaws. He is actually trying to fix the mess that Scott Lobdell has done. He has actually explained what that's. You know that thing I got hugely pissed off about Starfire just not remembering her past? Well, he's actually fixed that, saying actually in an issue where they're fighting a bad guy, and he actually said, actually no. That's not what your race does at all. You've deliberately forgotten these things. And she makes him have a flashback. And it's because it's showing a scene with her and Nightwing. And that's got me really intrigued as in what happened to her that made her want to forget what happened there. Something must have happened which I'm incredibly intrigued on. I hope they dig on, because that's how you do an amnesia thing. Or something like that. It's not that she has no choice in forgetting these matters. It's because something happened to her that she wants to forget this. That's more interesting. And she's no longer like basically a bimbo that just wants to have sex with no emotion to it. She's got emotions now. She's actually acting like Starfire now. There's one scene I definitely remember where they're trying to get directions from this woman who's definitely in distress, and Starfire doesn't go, "Why, well, tell us what we want and we'll leave it." She actually tries to comfort the person who's in this woman who's in distress. She's acting like Starfire, slowly but surely. The new guy is doing a good job. Definitely knows how to write Starfire. And Adam Sandler, because he's not funny, alright? He's not funny. He's not funny, and he seems to be fooling at all of you, saying that, oh yeah, just because he makes a silly voice that makes him funny. No, Adam Sandler, no! I want to send Godzilla and burn you so hard. And final question comes from Scottish Warrior 92. This will be the last question of this video. One film/TV show you will never review. Oh, I've actually got a couple. Two films I will never review are the Star Wars prequels and Twilight, because mainly they have been done to death. They have been done so much that I couldn't say anything that hasn't already been said. Literally everything has been said about these prequels and the Twilight Saga. And I can make fun of them as much as I like, but I don't want to be repeating what everyone else has already said about these films. That's why I won't do them. But a TV show, I want to say Doctor Who, but there are a few more episodes of Doctor Who I want to do reviews on. I know I've definitely got some things I can say about those episodes. But really not many TV shows. Actually, I'd say that. Reality TV shows I will not review. Stuff like Big Brother, X Factor, American Idol, that sort of stuff I will not review, because what's the point? What's the point of giving this sort of stuff publicity? What's the point in saying an opinion on something that it's just filth? It's just fluff. It's just cheap fluff that no one will... Really, it's just the worst of TV. That's why I won't review that sort of stuff. So that's my 700 subscription Q&A. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope I've answered as many questions as I like. Well, to you as you like. Thank you all so much for subscribing to me. And thank you just so much for supporting my content. I'm hoping to upgrade soon and get more stuff on the works and better quality stuff. And I'll be back soon. But this is Alexthehunted signing out. Goodbye, and thanks for 700 subscribers. I always have trouble ending these things. Just goodbye. Fade to black now. Goodbye. Goodbye.